Alright, I'll just start on this. So, okay. How to do this. So, what are the notes specifically you mentioned? Let's look at them, yeah? I'm struggling against beat extend and playing around it in neutral with Beowulf. I'm saying myself into a big wall. Yep. Happens to the best of us. When I played this character, I had the same issue, and ultimately that's why I stopped playing the character, because I thought it was just too hard. I think the best thing to realize is that it is a bad matchup. It just is. It's the way it is. And the biggest reason it's a bad matchup is that you really have to be really, really, really precise and space your jumping heavy punches and stuff like that really extremely well. You can't really try to gimmick it. It's not a reliable strategy. You can't reliably try to meaty beat extend and stuff like that, because one, Beowulf doesn't have a ton of multi-hit moves. Multi-hit moves tend to make it a little bit easier to meaty beat extend on startup. Whereas if you don't have multi-hit moves, it's like, okay, the move hits the one character first and the beat extend gets it later. It's really frustrating. It happens a lot. So what you have to do theoretically against it quite a bit is first of all, really be sure okay, they can call beat extend now, and if they can call beat extend, you have any sort of frame advantage and you know the spacing, you want to space your jumping heavy punches such that they're at the tip of the range. I wonder if I can use the game to show you this. Game is really loud. None of my settings get saved. That's really annoying. Training. Soul build. Kind of like this. Cool. So what if I knock Beowulf down? Oops. And set them to... Obviously you can do stuff like this, right? But if, say, you do something like this, what you want to sort of have happen is... what's a good way to sort of show this? Say this happens, right? You want to really be using a lot of fast moves to or in neutral is a bit hard. Okay, let me set it up in neutral actually. Okay, it's set in neutral and set it to both. Right, what you want to do is really even at this range you get stuffed, unless you do it super preemptively and stuff, so really gotta really space it quite precisely. You can't be too late, and if you are too late, you just have to block. There's not a whole lot you can do. You can try to stuff it, you can try to mediate with things. You could do that, but so maybe if you did something like this, it would be fine. But you can't jumping heavy punch. Look at the timing that I'm doing it. You can do. It's all about timing and spacing, and I think it's so really weird. You can't really play inside this range, where beat extend hits you. You can't play in this range, even here. You really gotta be over here to do anything. And what you would normally try to do is jump forward, jump heavy punch here. But if you do at that range, let's see, how do I set this? Let's say at this range you do one of let's say over here, like that or something. It's not gonna work out. You're gonna get bodied. Sorry, what the hecky? Oh my god, go away. I'm gonna mute my phone. Oh, actually, I should set my phone to vibrate. Cool, there we go. Anyway, you really gotta space it really well. Otherwise, it's really, really hard. And honestly, it just is really, really difficult. You sort of have to be really defensive and have good counter calling and stuff like that. I don't know if you know this intuitively, but you can react to their assist coming out and then call your own assist. And you're playing H-Bomber. Like this. And let's say you do something like this. You gotta really be good at calling assists like this. Like right when the assist comes out, hit the button immediately. Like not too early, but not too late. Sort of like at this time. If you can't do this reliably, this is your only assist that does anything. If you don't have brass or anything else, like something to stop them from attacking you like outright, it's gonna be help. Oh, for you. And like by being really good at counter calling, that's pretty much the only way to survive against this character, against that assist, I think, as Beowulf. If you're solo, you're just shit out of luck. You just have to guess right. Using a lot of low commit moves like hop buttons are good. Hop buttons are really good. And what was I gonna say? Trying to call out with roll dash throw. Not dash throw. You can't dash throw with this character. Air throw, like dash air throw. If they're jumping and calling beaters, then a lot like calling them out with jumping air throw is really good. And especially if he had resources to lead that grab into a happy birthday, you could. Beat Extend lets you do that. If you don't have Beat Extend, you're pretty much out of luck there. Maybe there's something you could do with some other assists. I'm not particularly sure. I know the Beat Extend one is really easy. But yeah. Let's see what you're doing. Yeah, no, like stuff like this, you cannot do stuff like this. Like this, it's just too risky. It's just too easy for them to stay outside the range and just call beat extend when you try to even look like you're coming in, And now you're getting schmexed. I'm gonna set the quality higher because I can't stand this. Yeah, look, you have to gamble so much. You can't gamble like that. Like, it's not reliable to do things like this, And you're not countercalling at all either. So here, I would definitely countercall right now, instead of having to gamble like this. And now you're getting beat. Yep, and you cannot call your assist first. And now you're in a scramble and you lost. So. It happens to the best of us. Yep. Pico waits it out, so your assist gets, unless he gets trained. Okay, that worked out. You should be doing the jumping heavy punch combo here. Jumping heavy punch combos are better for happy birthday. Sorry, my phone keeps going off. Okay, cool. Yeah, and you can't swing like this. Just wait. You literally just wait. You can't do anything. You can't reliably... Even like double has like a multi-hit with jumping heavy punch, Like you can't call your assist first. You can't really swing that button either. It's not really reliable. You can't... Like stuffing assists out of startup is like very, very, very tricky. Happens like... It's more happenstance than like anything reliable, I think, personally. And now your thing is dead. You gotta play solo big band against a trio. A big band. How'd you get hit? Or how'd you get this hit? Okay. I would do this reset with Crutch, Light Punch, Crush, Luck Kick, Crush, Medium Kick. That potentially lets you side swap as well. It's pretty funny. Gets people tricked out in a weird way. Yep, spend 3, I think. Yeah. Yep. You can't spend 1 and you don't want to spend 5, so. Cool, cross up worked out. You can't do a whole lot though. So what you would do here, there's a few things you can do. You can either crouching heavy kick, like first of all, after the drop kick, you gotta tech back and crouching heavy kick. That is a burst bait. You could do that if you wanted to. You could stay up close. Sorry, I had to yawn. Yet you can stay up close and then do crouch light kick into armor, and you'll armor the burst and go through. It's not gonna give you a punish. It's gonna give you a mix up, and they have no one dizzy. So you can do something like that. Okay. I don't like your symbol style, but whatever, it works all the time, so why not, right? Yep, safety at sea, nothing you can do. You can only parry the SSJ and try to do something else off of it. And even then, I don't know what you could do. I don't know about spending those 3 bars over there, though. I'll probably not spend it. Probably not worth spending it. You want to save the level 3 for Big Band v Big Band, because any hit you would do on Big Band will kill the other Big Band. And now you gotta deal with beat extend stuff, you know? Yep. Okay, so you gamble there, you know, but, like, it's not reliable. You can try to parry the assist if you're Big Band, honestly. You could do that. Worth messing around with. And now you have 1 bar, and you're not gonna kill this Big Band off 1 hit. Maybe you could SSJ into H-Bros. Maybe? No, probably not. And now you're in a scramble situation, whatever. Not a scramble situation, like you get strong when they mix up. Whatever worked out. But yeah, you just cannot swing. You're just not allowed to swing with that character. Most of the characters can like try to swing and try to beat the assist, but I don't think it's reliable. I personally respect it. You know, like if it's there, I just wait. Just do not swing. Yep, so you gotta wait. I wouldn't call my assist first either, because now you don't have this counter call available. And you do swing, but it doesn't work out. Again, you call your assist first. Like, you can't... What are you trying to do by calling your assist? You can't really reliably do anything anyway. And you want your assist for the counter call, because you can't use your assist first. It's just not, like, a strong strategy, I think. Peekabet is goated. Oh my god. And this all happened because you were calling your assist first and they were counter calling with beat extend. Unless you have like a supreme plan of like getting a punish after they counter call or something, like do not mess with it. Do not bother. And again, like just don't do anything. And you don't even have a counter call assist right now, so just wait. The high profile for the hit on Bea. Maybe? Go back, way back, way back. I don't know what you're talking about, the high profile, but yep. Like the first hit, Bella crushed like a low crust sometimes. No, it just whiffed. It just like recovered in time from the chair toss. Hello. Oh, I should be on the thing too. I want my points. Yeah, the chair toss is like really, really slow, so that you can like do safe medias and end up beating it. Pause this, and now I'm getting points. I'm really low on points, so I need to gain a lot. It was after chair. That's not a low or high profile. You just like beat it out of startup somehow. The move looks like it's out now, but I guess it's not. Sure. Whatever. I wonder if you could have done a DHC combo and then killed earlier. That's okay, doesn't matter. I'm not analyzing for you anyway. Again, like, just don't swing into positions where you can get beat extended. That's like if you play like a set against somebody and your main thing is I will never get hit by a beat extend, like, do that. Like, that'll lead you to some wins. Just block a beat extend and then try to scramble. Or better yet, like, avoid a beat extend. Like, don't let it hit you. Just, like, whiff punish it or, like, be outside the range of it. Which is hard because they can dash up and do things. But then the thing is, like, if they're dashing up and calling beat extend, you could dash up and do some things as well, you know? These are the cognizant of it. And like counter calling is super important. Again, you just can't swing like this. And you're done skis. Your best be kills here. Pika, I'm labbing some Philia stuff. I think I have some new Philia tech ready. I just need to like break down my muscle memory of like 6 years and do new things instead of old things. Oh no! Maybe he was dead here? If he did a cross up into the level 3, I think he's dead here actually. Or it doesn't matter anymore. Again, you run away. Yeah, you blocked this time. But your counter call was so late. You got a counter call a lot earlier than that. Yeah, big banner died level 3 DLC, yes. The thing is, when you counter call this assist, you should always get the counter hit on Big Band. And the counter hit isn't significant in a big way, like it just is like regular damage, like they'll heal it back anyway because it's counter hit, but it's red life only. But if you get counter hits all the time, that means you're doing it quick enough. And you gotta react to this happening. Like if you react to if you react to like the assist showing up, you can get the counter call pretty reliably against it. It's not a lot of blocks done. Like you see this and you hit your assist button immediately. You need that. Otherwise, like you get this and that's fine. Like it's not bad. But you want that to happen a little bit earlier, because if you wait too much, it's potentially possible for them to like mess you up somehow, like get you on a mix up or something. Again, you're scrambling. You don't need to. You're calling your assist first. You shouldn't. Now you can go in. Now the assist is away. But now you try to swing and don't do that. Yeah, but you take. You can try to take forward there. Taking forward is good. Wow. Drop your combo, that's okay. Okay, say go. You got that. I wonder if you had hype. Do you have hype here somehow? If you have hype, you can do a really cool thing. I can even show you that. I wonder if you have hype. I can't tell if you have hype. I can't tell if you have hype. Oh, you don't think so? Anyway, I'll show you the thing anyway, because I think it's really cool. Yeah. You already know. Yeah, you can do EX chair down to the snap. Yes, exactly. Yeah, you already know. I'm gonna delete it then. Cool. When it will come back, cool. Yeah, if you have hype, you can EX share downs into snap, and that's really good. If you have certain assists and stuff like that, you can use it to get a double snap mid screen and stuff like that. If you have a grab and an assist and stuff, if you have meter, you can like do the Mao tech where he calls speed extend before the thing or whatever, and gets a double snap. It's really good. You want the assist to like whiff and not get hit by the snap. It's kind of hard to do. I think it maybe not possible with your assists. You never respect reversals. It's like super rare for you to do that. And even if you're trying to respect a reversal here, like, or if you're trying to like do pressure here, if you're gonna grab for them down backing, you should overhead them for down backing. Because Bella's reversals are not that fast. Any armor move she does will lose to the grab. Sorry, lose to the jumping like it, because she has like no life to armor things. And if she down back, she gets hit anyway. And you don't have this happen to you. And you can like safe jump this too. It's not that hard. You gotta time it properly. And now Bella is out, and Squiggly's gonna hit you. Squiggly hitting you can just kill you. Didn't matter, kaboom. Didn't call the assist properly. That's okay. Dropping the combos, but that works way too often. I'm really upset every time it works. I would probably not snap. You can probably kill this character in one mix-up anyway. And again, don't call the assist first. Like, don't call your assist first. It's just not... You don't have good, like, assists you can call first. You just don't have those. Sadly. And now your Beowulf is dead. So... Cool, nice push block here, actually. Good D. There's people downstairs. I might, speed this up a little bit. I think the points are pretty much the same. And I, like, gave a big spiel about the thing, like, at the start. So you can, like, listen to that, basically. But the TLDR is you just do not swing in positions where you can get beat extended. Like, this is a bad idea. My main reason for that is, yes, you can stuff beat extended out of startup, and there's, invul startup on, or vulnerable startup on every assist or whatever, but I just don't think it's worth it. I just don't think it's worth trying to hit that time. Nobody can do it reliably. The timings are too weird. Nobody has, like, a consistent setup for these things. It's, like, incredibly difficult, so I just don't think it's, like, something you should aim for. It's something that can end up happening, and I think that's good. And I think especially if you have lockdown assists and stuff, that's when it's actually good. But in a lot of situations, you should not try to stuff it. You should just, like, back off and let them call it first. And then do a counter call. Yeah, there's people downstairs. I gotta go relatively soon. Don't call the assist first. Yeah, and you can't counter call right now anyway, so... Considering you have this much meter, it might just be worth it to, like, do... super into super and just kill the big man, because if you get hit by Squiggly, like, yeah, it matters, but one, Lugia and big man skin is a little sus. Yes, I agree. And now you do this Pain Peko. Yes, I know. I can't come out right now. Shut up. And now your thing is dead. It linked, so weird. Happens to the best of us. Yep, and now you're like, they have 2 assists and stuff. So, probably not worth it. Yeah, it's not gonna kill. And you want that level 3 for Big Band v Big Band, like I mentioned in the first game. Oh, this is the last game anyway. Yep. GG. But yeah, the biggest thing you really got to do is, like, never ever call your assist first. I just don't think... I think it's a really good rule to just have not called your assist first. Obviously, there's probably more specific things where, like, maybe you should call your assist first, but in 99.99999% of circumstances, with your team against BXN teams, just don't call your assist first. That's a rule that I followed when I played Biophilia Band, even when I played Brass. When I played A-Train, I super followed that, but even when I played Brass, I still followed that. Yeah. What else? What else is really important? I think, yeah, never calling assist first is really important. Doing non-commit things, like not really doing much jumping heavy punches, especially if you're close. If you're far, you can do it, but if you're close, just don't bother. You're gonna get murdered. You gotta do, like, more non-commit things, but also, like, recognize how they're trying to close in the distance and trying to intercept that. If they're trying to dash block a lot, Beowulf literally can't do a low from far away, so you gotta, like, do a lot more hopping, jumping, medium punches. It's pretty safe. It's really hard for Beowulf to, like, get hit for doing that against speed extend teams. Either you'll get the hit and you can confirm off it because jumping medium punches turn off hit stun, or it'll get blocked and then you can, like, block their assist and counter call. So that's pretty good as well. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll put this up on YouTube, or Carl will put this up on YouTube, whatever. I'll probably put it up on YouTube easier. If you have any other questions about it, let me know. Otherwise, I'll put this up on YouTube later. I really gotta go because there's people down there that I gotta talk to for job stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If you have any other questions about stuff, let me know, and I will see you guys around. See see you guys around like a quarter pound. Later.